Today we are celebrating the National Community Development Block Week in recognition of the importance of the Community Development Block Grant and home programs to our communities. Each spring, the City of Phoenix, in union with cities and municipalities throughout the nation, celebrate the value and accomplishments of CDBG and home programs during National CDBG Week. This is the 40th anniversary of the enactment of the law which established the CDBG program. So this is our 40th anniversary of such fine funds that we use all together collectively to enhance the residents and the facilities out serving the Phoenix community. And for this year's program, we will recognize 8 outstanding partners or programs that exemplify the best of CDBG and home programs. I think today we have here Elisa De La Vada representing Congressman M. Pastor in our attendance. We also have Jeff Stevens, Chairman of the Community Development Review Committee, Betsy Buxer, the Assistant Chair, and Jesse Ari from the CD Review Committee. This review committee, they spend long hours, many months in preparation of what you see yielded and awarded and recognized here today, reviewing CDBG proposals and developing recommendations for City Council approval. So we are fortunate to have as our host this year's St. Mary's Food Bank Alliance, and it's a great facility. So let's give it a hands up for St. Mary's. We rotate these awards every year to various different facilities, all of which we worked with the CDBG funds, and it's a fantastic facility, and we appreciate the hospitality here today. St. Mary's was the first food bank and sparked the beginning of the food bank movement, not only throughout the United States, but throughout the world. And St. Mary's Food Bank has used CDB funds since 1985, both for improvement and expansion of its facilities and for services. In the past few years, it has used CDBG funds to purchase equipment and upgrade facilities for the very popular Kids Cafe, which now serves 5,000 meals daily at 80 sites throughout the valley. St. Mary's has also used CDBG funds to help in the delivery of meals and for the home food box delivery program. I would like to introduce Mike Hanisch, Chief Operations Officer for St. Mary's Food Bank Alliance, who recently joined St. Mary's with more than 10 years of executive-level leadership in both the private and public sectors. His focus on managing the continued growth of St. Mary's and serving the nutritional needs of children, seniors, persons with disabilities, and adult populations. Mike has a Bachelor's of Business Administration degree from Loyola Marymount University. So please welcome Mike Hanisch. Come on up.
Well, good morning, almost afternoon. It's great to have you all here, and thank you for choosing St. Mary's as your location for this year's meeting. It's a wonderful thing to have you all here because facilities like this really come from the generosity and the various programs that are offered through the CDBG programs, and we're very humbled by that. I have a couple of cards here that I used to never need, and I keep telling my wife and children that it's all their fault, but based on the fact that I don't have a whole lot of hair and what I do have is turning gray faster than it grows, we all know better than that. So if I glance down at these cards from time to time, it's just to make sure that I don't miss any of the important facts. We've partnered, as was mentioned, with the City of Phoenix through the CDBG program for a number of years. What I felt was important was just to call out more recent activities. So from 2006 to present, we've been the recipients of just under $1.5 million through the CDBG program, and that has gone to different public service efforts, for example, emergency food boxes and delivery, but also facilities projects. You will get a chance to see one of the programs that we're very proud of here this afternoon that was mentioned with regards to Kids Cafe. So it is it's a hot meal production program for children that are food insecure. And so we all understand how challenging that is. But it really helps us support our mission by having these funds available. And so I was talking with Sarah earlier. $1.5 million is what we've been the recipients of. Any guesses what that translates to in terms of meals for the hungry people of Arizona, for the 81,000 square miles that we cover? So this is the audience participation part of the program. Any guesses? So $1.5 million. What do you think that translates to in meals?
7 million.
7 million, not bad. Any other guesses? 10 million, a little over 10 million meals. So What that means is that through the CDBG process, we've been able to redirect enough funds to provide 10 million meals for the hungry people in Arizona, which to me is staggering. And as a nonprofit organization, we rely so much on volunteers. We rely so much on communities and the community grant process. We can't do our jobs without this sort of help and without the participation of you all in the room, and primarily through the City of Phoenix. We're very, very appreciative of all the help. What you'll see today is something that tends to be a little bit surprising for people that come to the food bank, because people think, well, you know what, you're a food bank. You get food, you give it out, no big deal. Well, we distribute over 250,000 pounds of food a day out of here, which basically that's 70 million pounds if you extrapolate it across the entire year. And the phrase around here that is, we're big because we have to be. We wish that we didn't have to be, but we're big because we have to be. Now, we're hoping that that doesn't last forever. And through the support of programs like the CDBG, especially the City of Phoenix, and through the generosity and the help that we get, the support that we get through you all, the hope is that we can actually start to address that and turn the tides. Unfortunately, Arizona tends to be a state that is, we fall down towards the bottom with regard to the amount of poverty that we have amongst us, and that's not just kids. We're trending, unfortunately, the wrong direction. About 1 in 4, between 1 in 3 and 1 in 4 children are what they call food insecure. 1 in 5 adults, 1 in 5 seniors, and 1 in 7 adults. That ranks us pretty close to the bottom across the country. That's why these programs are so important for us, is because we believe that we have the strategies in place that will not only help us feed the line, so provide food for the people that need it, but also shorten the line by concentrating on the whole person and partnering with organizations that maybe their primary mission isn't food. Maybe their primary mission is something else. If we can, through the support of these programs, more efficiently provide food and food services to them, they can then redirect funds to their specific missions. And that helps us, what we call, shorten the line. So you'll see a program today that helps shorten the line, not just through the community kitchen efforts, but also the hot meal program and the cold meal program, 5,000 meals a day. That goes to children who, without these meals, would probably be even at a greater deficit with regard to learning challenges and things of that nature, because we've learned and we studied. We know that when children when they suffer, they don't have proper nutrition, they struggle to learn, they tend to get in trouble. There's a lot of other things that go on. So I just want to glance real quick and make sure that I got everything covered that I wanted to. We really believe that with the continued help, we will be able to turn the tide of what is happening in our state right now. We're very, very appreciative. We're very humbled by the amount of support that we get from the City of Phoenix. We are so thankful. Sarah, Todd, the staff there has been wonderful in terms of helping us when we don't necessarily understand something. And so this goes a long way to helping all of us. The more we can do to support our community and battle the challenge of poverty and hunger in our communities, I think the stronger we become as a city and the stronger we become as a state. So thank you very much. Please don't be strangers. You all are welcome at the food bank at any point in time. It is always fun to have people here. This facility is open to you all, so if you ever would like to host an event here, we're appreciative that you were here. We're glad we have these facilities to be able to offer. And if you need anything or would like to learn more about us, let us know. But truly, in closing, we really believe that with the continued help of the City of Phoenix and through the CDBG process, we will be able to further the mission and improve where we're at with regard to poverty in our state. So thank you all very much. Thank you for all your support and help of the food bank. Great partners, and we hope to be partners for a long time. So thanks very much. We appreciate your time.
Thank you, Mike. We need partners like you to be able to do these things. So we appreciate the reciprocity here with the site. We are going to have tours. I believe you're going to offer tours at the end of the award ceremony. I toured it. It's a fabulous tour. I recommend you guys stay. They do a very diversified amount of services. It's not just a food bank. It's much, much more. They do education, workforce development, all kinds of things. So it's a state-of-the-art facility, and a lot of, you'll hopefully note all the CDBG-funded equipment that is downstairs facilitating some of those teachings, because it really does further the mission of both CDBG as well as the food bank. So we appreciate all your help. Additionally, we might note that each award recipient is going to be getting a congressional briefing book, which we develop each year to send to our congressional representatives throughout to be able to pitch the need for community development block grant and the home funds and and the funds that we're recognizing here today. We've had severe cutbacks over the years. CDBG has been cut 33% since its high. Home has been cut 30%. That's a total of $8 million in annual allocation that's lost to this community through those budget cuts over the years. So we're constantly working in D.C. and with our local support of our congressman, which leads right up to our next speaker. We are happy to have a representative of Congressman Pastor's office, which serves this area. So I'd like to introduce Elisa De La Vada, the District Director of Congressman Pastor. Elisa is not new to CDBG, having previously served as a CD Review Chairwoman of the Phoenix Review Committee. Also has emceed this event in the past, if I see here, when it was held at Travis L. Williams Family Service Center. And Elisa would like to deliver a message from the Congress for us. Please welcome Elisa.
Well, good morning and thank you. On behalf of Congressman Ed Pastor, I want to offer his regrets that he can't be here personally to join you in the celebration. He did, however, ask that I come in his stead to offer congratulations to the individuals, the nonprofit organizations, the businesses, and the efforts that the CDBG is recognizing this morning. Before I do, though, Congressman asked that I take a moment to thank the City of Phoenix Neighborhood Housing Services for CDBG, the Community Development Block Grant Program, for so adeptly managing this program. So let's take a moment to acknowledge the City of Phoenix and the good work from the members of the Review Committee for all that they do to ensure that the CDBG-funded programs are first and foremost meaningful and are good examples of how to promote revitalization and community development. Let's give them a big round of applause. I've lived in the Phoenix Valley for over 40 years. I came here from Somerton, Arizona, a small rural town where I lived in the same place for over 20 years. I grew up with a strong sense of community. I knew my neighbors. Heck, I knew everybody in the town. There were only 2,500 people there, so you can't help but know everybody there. We didn't even use addresses. We were so familiar. We would give directions by, where did Max move to? Oh, he moved to past Mrs. Ramirez's house. You go to the tree that got hit by the lightning. You go over to the Cano Street, and then you see the pink house, and he lives in back of that pink house. That's how we used to give things. We were that familiar. I came to Phoenix over 40 years ago, and since I've been here, I've lived in at least 7, maybe 8 different places. I say this not because I like moving or think that it's fun. I don't, and it's not. But because I guess from this new perspective, I know the difference that having a sense of community makes in how you feel about where you live. And it's not just about how nice your neighbors might be. It's also about how you feel about the way your street looks, about how you feel about the amenities that are next to you and accessible to you, about how you feel about the way your neighborhood is perceived by the broader community. That's important. I have truly enjoyed being at the Congressman's office because Congressman Pastor understands this. He understands how important CDBG programs are. And even though we've seen the reduction, I will tell you as a person who works next to the Congressman, it wasn't because of him that those reductions came through. CDBG funds serve as a catalyst that allows the city to partner with others and to think creatively about how to use those resources because there is no cookie-cutter approach to community development. That doesn't exist. Our neighborhoods and the needs in the neighborhoods are diverse, and some neighborhoods are even very unique. CDBG funding actually requires that the limited resources be leveraged so that you can get the maximum outcome, the maximum impact. And this is what partnering and leveraging does. Through this effort, CDBG is able to encourage safe, affordable housing, economic development, and a variety of service programs that help revitalize neighborhoods by providing a positive jumpstart in the turnaround of a declining area. CDBG makes a difference. You in this room make a difference in this process. You all make a difference. As the City of Phoenix Neighborhood Housing Services celebrates its 40th year of CDBG, it takes time to recognize individuals, nonprofit agencies, and businesses for what they do to strengthen and grow our neighborhoods, which is at the crux of the CDBG mission. Congressman Pastor asked that I extend his congratulations and his best wishes to the 8 awardees, and that I pass on his appreciation to all of you, whatever your role and involvement is in the CDBG process. Because of what you do, we all benefit: our streets, our neighborhoods, our housing, our services, our economy, our family, friends, and neighbors, the city of Phoenix. Everyone benefits from community development and the CDBG programs. To CDBG, I extend happy 40th anniversary. May CDBG enjoy at least 40 more happy birthdays. Thank you.
Okay, we'll get on with the awards. So again, I want to thank the congressman and his support. He's been very instrumental over the years, extremely instrumental, from specific projects just to the overall support and the funding of all of our HUD entitlement grants. So we couldn't have done it without him. So please extend our gratitude to him as a whole on behalf of the city, as well as all the recipients here and the partners that work with him on all his years of support. So thank you. All right, we'll get on with our award ceremony. The Community Development Block Grant Program, called CDBG, that we refer to all the time, is the only federal program that provides grants to states, cities, and counties to design neighborhood-based approaches to improve the physical, economic, and social conditions in communities throughout the country. National Community Development Week provides an ideal opportunity to educate citizens at the local level, as well as members of Congress, regarding the CDBG and home programs and their critical importance to the lives of low and moderate income citizens. This annual event is designed to focus local as well as national attention on the many outstanding accomplishments during the past 40 years of CDBG program, funded by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. Every year, the City of Phoenix acknowledges exceptional work of agencies and organizations that have received CDBG and home funds for projects and programs within the city. This year, we are honoring individuals and organizations that have had a profound impact on the local community. The first award today is the Lupe Cisneros Memorial Award. It was named after Garfield leader Lupe Cisneros, whose efforts in the community sparked widespread and lasting change on behalf of the Garfield Neighborhood Initiative area. The recipient of this year's is Jeff Stevens, a principal of Sear, Robbins, and Stevens, a local architecture firm. Jeff's experience includes master planning, construction administration, administration to ADA code, investigations, and landscape design. Jeff has been a key and a long-standing member of our Community Development Review Committee for 10 years and chairman for the past 5 years. This committee annually spends many long hours reading, hearing, evaluating, rating, ranking, usually over 100 public service and public facilities projects proposals every year, and passing on recommendations to the few that can be funded on for City Council approval. This is a tremendous help to the City Council and to the city, and results in the funding of proposals that have the highest impact on the most critical needs in the community, which will be exemplified in other awards here today. During his tenure on the committee, Jeff has helped award more than $12 million in CDBG funds to the community projects. Jeff has made lasting contributions to the community through 28 years of teaching speech and communication classes to the Camelback High School DECA marketing program. He has mentored the students, provided internship and job opportunities for them at his architecture firm, and assisted many in other ways. So appreciative of his students that they decided to come here today to support Jeff in receiving this award. So if Jeff's students, could you please stand up and be recognized? I know you're all here, so let's. Not unlike Jeff's support of the program, the funds, it's great to see this attendance from his students over the years and the impact he's had on students in and outside of the CDBG program. So the city recognizes Jeff Stevens with the Lupe Cisneros Award for his many years of service and contributions to the CDBG program and to the community. Please help me welcome Jeff Stevens for the Lupe Cisneros Award. Formerly known as Greater Phoenix at Youth, New Pathways for Youth was founded in 1987 and granted nonprofit 501c3 status in 1989. Throughout its history, New Pathways for Youth has developed and acquired programs that transform the lives of Phoenix area at-risk youth through the power of mentoring. The organization is a committed community partner of the Garfield neighborhood. They contribute to the vitality of the neighborhood in many ways, including offering after-school programming for kids, a holiday party for the neighborhood, and making their facility available to community meetings. Programs include Positive Adult Leaders in Society, which has been a recipient of CDBG funds for the past several years. PALS provides positive adult role models to youth ages 5 to 15 who are experiencing homelessness, living in a homeless shelter, transitioning from housing or domestic violence shelters. The City of Phoenix recognizes New Pathways for Youth with the Community Partnership Award for providing positive adult role models, mentoring, and enrichment programs for at-risk youth experiencing homelessness. Accepting the award is Linda Lyman, President and CEO. Congratulations. In 2009, Muriel Smith, president of the Lindo Park II HOA, took the lead role of neighborhood advocate and has been instrumental in revitalizing the once crime-ridden community. Muriel has forged strong partnerships with the city's Neighborhood Services Department, the South Mountain Police Precinct, the Mayor's Office, and is an active member of the South Phoenix Village Planning Committee and the Mayor's Neighborhood Advisory Committee. Muriel has been successful in obtaining funding from several Block Watch grants and has used those funds to provide everything from tents and tables to educational materials and space heaters for needy families in the community. She is tenacious in her approach to neighborhood issues and has never missed an opportunity to bring resources to the area. The City of Phoenix recognizes Muriel Smith with the Community Service Hero Award for her leadership in organizing a successful neighborhood association, revitalizing the Lindo Park neighborhood, and working with the city to redevelop Lindo Park in South Phoenix Village. Congratulations, Muriel. What began as a small family-owned painting business more than 20 years ago has grown into Tri-C Diversified Construction, offering commercial and residential work that needs to be done quickly and with an eye for quality. Tri-C Diversified Construction has been a successful bidder on 4 recent CDBG-funded projects. The Maryvale YMCA was the company's first CDBG project, a Recovery Act project where Tri-C was required to use only American-made products on a new concession stand and bleacher area. Tri-C was also the successful general contractor for the Booker T. Washington parking lot, built to provide parents a safe place to park while escorting their children into the building safely. Tri-C successfully bid and was awarded the Sojourner Center Hope Campus improvements, which included improvements to the dining room and teen activity room of their domestic violence shelter. Most recently, Tri-C completed the structural renovations to the Sunny Slope Village Alliance Community Action Office. The flooring system was undersized for the current use, and underpinning was necessary to keep the floor from collapsing. The City of Phoenix recognizes Tri-C Diversified Construction with the Neighborhood Revitalization Award for providing consistent, quality construction services within budget to help nonprofit agencies and businesses serving low and moderate income neighborhoods to rehabilitate their facilities. Accepting the award is Ricky, Gail, Jarrett, Jamie, and Justin Cole. Congratulations. We can't do these awards without a lot of help. Obviously, we work with partnering departments in the Housing Department, the Human Services Department, Community and Economic Development partners. So I'm going to have each of them represent some of the ones that they provided as nominations. So please help me welcome Maria Bears, Deputy Housing Director.
Good morning, folks. It's my pleasure to start out with the CDBG Housing Developer of the Year Award. So let me tell you a little bit about it. The Bridge Family Campus is the result of a partnership that combines the talents of 2 established nonprofit agencies, the Foundation for Senior Living and the Save the Family Foundation of Arizona, 2 foundations. The Foundation for Senior Living has been developing affordable housing throughout Arizona for over 30 years, mostly to serve lower-income seniors and disabled adults. Recently, FASAL, which is our fun acronym for them, for Foundation for Senior Living, recently FASAL sought partnerships with other organizations to create more housing for underserved populations. They did this with Save the Family Foundation, who is a perfect fit given their mission to empower families to conquer homelessness and achieve lifelong independence. Save the Family has been providing housing to struggling and working poor families since 1989. In this project, Foundation for Senior Living partnered with Save the Family to concentrate their best skills and experience in creating transitional housing for homeless families. As a result, the Bridge Family Campus, located at 1850 West Angela Drive in North Phoenix, was envisioned and constructed and now houses 14 homeless families. The Bridge Family Campus supports HUD's goals and the goals of the City of Phoenix to end homelessness for families by expanding the supply of decent, safe, and affordable housing. Additionally, they significantly improve the quality of life for its clients through an array of services and job training. The City of Phoenix recognizes this team's prudent and creative use of CDBG funds, which leveraged other funding sources to create beautifully designed and sustainable housing that will serve residents of Phoenix for many, many years. Accepting the award for Save the Family is Laura Skotnicki, Chief Operating Officer, and Steve Langstaff. And Steve is the Director of Property Development. And accepting for Foundation for Senior Living is Mr. Guy Mickelson, CEO and President. Please give them a hand. Our next award is for the Home Housing Developer of the Year Award. And this is for Madison Garden Apartments Senior Community. Where Madison stands now was once an abandoned townhome development near Missouri Avenue and 7th Street. That has now been replaced by a very beautiful project. It's located at 808 East Missouri. The project was designed to serve seniors 62 and older or disabled persons. The project blends private funds with public funds, allowing a beautiful complex of 1- and 2-bedroom units with elevator access, a swimming pool, fitness center, crafts room, library, and many more amenities. Now, home funds did not pay for the swimming pool. I just want to make that clear. Conveniently located in the heart of North Central Phoenix, Madison Gardens is within walking distance to grocery shopping and only minutes from retail shopping, dining, medical facilities. The developer, Westcap Investments, has completed 20 low housing tax credit projects in Arizona, but this is their first in Phoenix, and we hope there'll be many more. Westcap President Bill Spreitzer has honed the formula of leveraging public funds with private investment to create quality, sustainable housing that not only shelters, but which creates a community. The building is designed with many energy-efficient strategies such as dual-pane low-E windows, Energy Star appliances, significant insulating, zero-escape landscaping, and more. Additionally, the property was constructed of materials that reduce maintenance needs and sustain a long life for the building. This is very important to HUD today, sustainability of buildings, so that we get many years' worth of use with federal dollars. Plenty of common space is being reserved for activities that will reduce isolation and encourage socializing, such as a movie room and a billiards area. The City of Phoenix recognizes Madison Gardens for using home with other funding sources to create a livable community for low-income seniors in the heart of Phoenix. Accepting the award is Mr. Bill Spreitzer, President of Westcap Investments, and Dr. Sheila Harris of Sheila D. Harris Consulting, the former chair of the Community Development Review Committee. Please give them a hand.
Up next, we have the Homeless Service Provider of the Year, and we're going to welcome Libby Bissa, Family Advocacy Center Director from the Human Services Department, to help present the award. Libby?
Good morning. It's lovely to be here today, and it's my honor to present the Homeless Service Provider of the Year Award. In 2011, a special initiative called Project H3 Vets was formed as a collaboration of multiple agencies led by the Arizona Coalition to End Homelessness to address chronic homelessness among veterans who are living on the street. Most recently, Project H3 Vets set a goal to end chronic homelessness among veterans by February of 2014. This goal was met by using CDBG funds provided by the City of Phoenix. And through this effort, all chronic homeless veterans were housed or placed in bridge housing by January of 2014. As a result, the Phoenix metropolitan area achieved functional zero with chronic homelessness, being the first in the community, or the first community in the nation to achieve this goal. Every chronically homeless veteran in the community known to the Homeless Services Delivery System has been addressed and is connected to the appropriate housing and service intervention required to end their homelessness. In addition, a robust and coordinated outreach system is in place to rapidly identify and engage potentially chronically homeless veterans on the streets or in shelters, and to connect them with appropriate housing and service resources to end their homelessness moving forward. The City of Phoenix recognizes the Arizona Coalition to End Homelessness for their efforts to end chronic homelessness among veterans in the Phoenix metropolitan area, helping Phoenix to be declared the first city to house all identified chronic homeless veterans. Accepting the award is Shane Groen and Liz Acosta from the Arizona Coalition to End Homelessness.
Please help me welcome Kedrick Ellison, Community Economic Development Project Manager, to present the next award.
On behalf of the Community and Economic Development Department, we celebrate with you on this occasion for the CDBG Awards. C&H Associates, LLC, is a full-service architectural practice located in Phoenix, serving business clients who want to expand and improve their place of business and create new jobs. The agency's project architects, Patrick Hallman, Abraham James, and Weldon Alexander, combined have more than 60 years of experience that they share in a passion that's allowed them to go out and provide these services for businesses who could otherwise not afford these. They provide LEED certified assistance and as well as other types of assistance that we might even call intangible, just being there and being that support that those businesses need to help fulfill their dreams. Through a competitive process, C&H Associates was selected by the city's Community and Economic Development Department to receive CDBG funds in order to provide these services to small and micro businesses, and micro being 5 or fewer employees. They've assisted them to help them grow their businesses and also to create jobs. To date, as far as accomplishments go, C&H Architectural, I'm always saying architectural, but there's associates. C&H Associates, LLC, have provided services including design and construction management to 11 businesses citywide, and as a result, 8 jobs have been created. Now you think about that, 8 jobs are created, and as mentioned before, these jobs have a multiplying effect. They helped with those individuals in terms of self-sufficiency, in terms of self-esteem, self-confidence in having a job that was created, as well as impacting their families and helping to provide for them. And it's a win-win for our entire community in terms of spending and moving dollars through our community. C&H will continue to do that as they continue to document their accomplishments in helping these businesses grow jobs. The City of Phoenix recognizes C&H Associates, LLC, for providing architectural services to small and micro business owners in the city, creating comfortable, safe, and productive workspaces and helping to create jobs. Accepting the award is Abraham James, Patrick Hallman, Weldon Alexander, and Tanya Castleman Palmer. Please